Hey folks, Cody Ryan Greaney here, tournament angler, and I'm packing up to get ready to go on the road. And I had something that came up that actually has been an issue in the past that is probably the most boring topic in boating in general, but it's something you need to pay attention to. Let's check it out. That's right, we're talking boat lights. Lights on your boat, your nav lights, your bow lights, and your stern lights. A requirement in probably most states. I can't legally say what is required in your state or not, but I assure you that the wardens probably want them working. I never run into an issue with my bow or stern lights until I need my bow or stern lights, and then they become an issue. So at the beginning of the year, it's a good time to go through, check, make sure that I have extra bulbs, or make sure that they're working first of all, and then I have extra bulbs. And then I'll show you a few ways that mine hook up or turn on, some potential issues that may arise. And we'll take a look at that right now. My bow light is actually pretty hard to get to. I actually need to get to the wiring and all, I need to loosen up these screws on this panel and pull this panel off to be able to reach into the nose of the boat and get to the bow light. Right now, they're working, they're in good shape. I'll keep an eye on them, but no need to pull that off and go through that hassle. They look good. Now, in the boat itself, I carry my stern light in this box here. And I'll use it in the early mornings and evenings if I'm coming in late off the lake, but I store it in here throughout the day. It's a good thing to keep these light bulbs. So a lot of these have light bulbs in them. You'll simply unscrew that piece. There'll be light bulbs here and spare light bulbs. I've had to replace these several times. This is an issue that you definitely want to carry spare parts. I carry a few spares in this bag here, just kind of a bag of nuts and screws and fuses, things that I've run into issues with in the past. But let's take a look, make sure this bulb's still good, plug it in. Even if it looks good, it still may not operate correctly, so let's check it out. And my boat looks like a total wreck because it is. I'm going through the entire thing, cleaning it up for the season, making sure simple things like this are repaired, fixed, or working, so that I don't start out the season, my fishing season, particularly for me, my boating season starts now with fishing, and making sure that I don't start out with issues that I can prevent right now. So we'll just plug it in, try it out, make sure it works. Something else I highly recommend is making sure that your fuses and your panel all lights up correctly. If you have switches, that your switches are operating correctly. The fuses and knowing where those are can be as simple as changing a fuse if you have your lights not working. Typically, that would probably be signaled if both lights weren't working, that it would be more of a fuse issue rather than just a bulb. But we'll take a look, make sure you know where your fuses are. Mine are down here in this panel, down below. The lights are all working and on. A lot of times they'll be in a compartment or a box somewhere, so make sure you know where those are and that you have the proper size, because there are different size fuses and different styles of fuses for different things, so make sure that you have a variety that you carry along with you. You know, over the years I've run into issues where I didn't have the right bulbs or I didn't carry bulbs because it just wasn't something I thought about for my bow and stern lights, but definitely something I carry now in my kit here. But ways that I've remedied this that I don't recommend, but it has worked, is having just a simple flashlight. I've had this flashlight hooked up to shine through a bow light one time. I had it taped on the front, shining through the red and the green. That worked in a pinch. I don't even know where this light came from or why I have it in my kit. At some point I thought I needed it, and so I carried it. Luckily, it had a similar battery that fit a stern light at one point, so I was able to pop it open, rob the bulb from it, and use it in a stern light. So it's much easier though if you just grab a couple bulbs and have them with you that fit, and you know how to get to them, you know how to operate it, or get to your fuses and know how to operate those. So Simple things you probably don't think about that could get you in a bind or in trouble or keep you off the water. So check out your lights before the season gets going. You definitely, the first place I look is PartsVu for all your stuff. I was first a customer and now a content creator, and love spending time with PartsVu. The folks up there are great people, and love working with them. So check them out, partsvu.com, and that's PartsVu.com. Over 200,000 products. So they probably got what you need. All right, check out your lights. I know it's a boring topic, but it's something that is essential when you need it.